Breaking news, Giorgio Armani, yes, the Italian powerhouse in the fashion industry, who passed away back in September. His will was just released, and according to a report by Reuters, there are some interesting things in there that are the prime example of a will that is controlling things beyond the grave. So I'm going to break it down for you. Now, keep in mind, some of the nuances here are a little different, as I am in the US and his will was filed, both of them, that is, in Italy. So there are a couple of things that are going to be different. However, his will states, and he has one for the business and one for his personal items, and he states in his will that his heirs need to sell 15% of their stake in his powerhouse company within a year to 18 months. And what's also interesting is he lists out some companies that he would prefer them to sell to, which means that no deal was made before he passed away. Otherwise, it would have referenced said deal in those documents, and the sale would have already been happening and in process since he passed. However, he listed out his preferences and said if none of these big powerhouses, and he listed out a couple of names like L'Oreal, LVHM, but if none of those they could strike a deal with, his second choice was that they actually take the company public. He also shares that he wants his heirs to then sell up to 54.9% of the company within several years of his passing. And so the whole goal of this, in my perspective, is that he wants to make sure that they are able to get their money out. With his passing, it could have the impact to really change the value of the brand. So he wants to make sure that they can get their money out and then go forth and do with it what they want. I'm sure other people have other opinions. Please feel free to share them and let me know what your thoughts are on his estate planning and his control beyond the grave.